Hi, my name is Matt Butner. I'm the broker and owner of Now Realty, and in this video I wanted to talk to you about flat fee MLS listings, who should be using a flat fee MLS listing, and then the benefits of flat fee MLS listings and how we can actually help you out with getting your property listed on the local MLS. So basically, a flat fee MLS listing allows you to list your property on the MLS without a real estate agent. So typically, the typical way that a real estate or a property is listed on the MLS is you're going to take and contact a real estate agent. They're going to charge you 6%. They're going to put the listing on the MLS. They'll offer 3% or whatever percentage to the buyer's agent who actually brings the buyer. And then they'll keep the other half for themselves. And it could be split any number of different ways. It doesn't have to be 6%, but 6% is definitely the most common. So instead of paying 3% to the listing agent and 3% to the buyer's agent, what we allow you to do is list your property directly on the MLS. That way you only have to pay the commission to the buyer's agent. You're not paying the listing agent, and you're basically just cutting out the middleman and paying the agent that's actually bringing you the buyer. So it ends up saving you about half on commission. So you're not paying, on average 6% commission. You're paying usually 2.5%, 3% commission, whatever you decide to offer to the buyer's agent. So it's going to save you a ton of money, especially if you're an investor, a house flipper, something like that, a home builder, somebody who's doing a lot of volume and selling a lot of houses. This is going to save you just about 3% on every house that you sell. So if you're doing a lot of deals throughout the year, this is really going to affect your bottom line and really up your profit per deal. And actually it's going to allow you to bid higher on properties and probably get more deals just because you're able to bid higher than other investors on the same property, because you're only paying 3% to sell the property and other investors are paying 6%. So the investors in the know, they definitely use flat fee MLS listings, at least all the ones that I know. And that's because they all list with Now Realty usually, unless they have their own real estate license. Those are the only guys that don't. But next to having your own real estate license, flat fee MLS listings are the best way to go, especially for house flippers, investors, home builders, people like that. Now, even if you're a for sale by owner person, a seller who just doesn't want to deal with finding a listing agent, paying 6% commission, going through that whole process. Flat fee MLS listings are great because they're going to allow you to put your property on the MLS, which is going to give you not only the exposure of the MLS, but it's also going to syndicate from the MLS. The MLS actually sends out your property in a listing feed to hundreds and hundreds of real estate websites. So typically a for sale by owner, they're going to put a sign in the yard. They're going to list the property on Zillow. You might list it on another website, 2 or 3 websites, and a sign in the yard. Well, if you put it on the MLS with a flat fee MLS listing, that property is going to go to hundreds and hundreds of different websites. So your property is going to be syndicated across the web. And in order to do that without listing on the MLS, you'd literally have to go to each individual real estate website, sign up, create a login, email, password, list your property there, move on to the next website. And then also if you want to make a price change, or if you want to rearrange the photos, or you want to, change the description, post an open house, whatever it is, you'd have to go to every single site and do that 100 times across all these different websites. When you have your property listed on the MLS, if you use us to list your property, you just email us and say, hey, let's drop that price down a little bit. We make the change on the MLS and it automatically changes across all of the real estate websites, which is going to save you a ton of time and aggravation. So whether you're a house flipper, an investor, for sale by owner, seller, maybe you're an agent who has an inactive license, or maybe you're a retired agent who knows how the process works. You just don't have access to the MLS, or maybe you're an agent in another state who has a property here. You don't want to pay to get access here. You're not licensed here. You can't get access. Just contact us, listnowrealty.com. Get your property put on the MLS, and give it the exposure that it needs to sell. So basically, if you list with us, you're going to get, your property is going to go on the local MLS. We're not middlemen. So a lot of these national companies, they just basically take your money and take a cut of your money and then pass your listing on to a local broker. We don't do that. We actually, we are the broker. I'm the broker. So, we have actual MLS access to the local MLS. So we're not middlemen. We're going to give you unlimited changes, unlimited photos. We're not going to charge you for access to a broker. If you need to talk to me, if you have a question, maybe you get an offer and you have a question about something on the contract, we will walk you through it. We don't charge anything extra for that. It's a low fee, low flat fee. There's no fee at closing. I've heard a lot of companies now are charging a fee at closing as well as the upfront fee. We don't do any of that. One low flat fee gets you everything with List Now Realty. We're going to give you, like I said, unlimited changes. We'll give you access to blank forms. One of the biggest things that we provide that a lot of other companies don't do is we actually have a live receptionist service that will take calls after hours and on weekends. So a lot of other companies, if someone calls about your listing, it just goes to voicemail, and then they'll eventually forward you the voicemail or whatever. And if they call on a Friday, you may not get that till Monday or Tuesday or who knows when. When you list with us and someone calls us regarding your listing, we actually have a live receptionist that picks up, takes the calls live. There's no voicemail, and then that receptionist is able to provide the caller with your contact information right then, right there. So instead of that buyer leaving a message and then going around and trying to find an agent to show them the property, they're going to be able to get in contact with you right away, and it's going to save you from possibly having to pay commission to an agent that was not in the picture until that buyer couldn't get anybody to answer the call and then went and found an agent. So that's a big deal. Another thing that we do, our process is 100% paper free. You can list your property with an iPad when you go through our website. You can take the photos with the iPad, like literally people do this. We have sellers who they'll go to the property, they'll take the pictures with their phone or with their iPad, their mobile device. They'll fill out the form, upload the photos right from the device to our website and make the payment and everything, all while they're at the property, and then they're done. Like they don't have to do anything else. And then we'll get the listing up on the MLS, and then we actually send the listing agreement for electronic signature. You click a few buttons on your phone and you're done. There's no faxing, printing forms, signing them, scanning them, sending them back, none of that. We make it very easy. It's all mobile friendly right on our website. And then also on our website, we've got 5-star Google reviews. We're Better Business Bureau accredited. We've got a ton of great testimonials on there for you to take a look at. These are all people that we've helped that have been ecstatic with our service and the process that they went through to sell their house. Just happy people. We love great testimonials, so definitely go take a look at them. And all of this for one low flat fee. We don't charge tiers. Basically one flat fee gets you everything with us. We don't nickel and dime or charge a fee at closing. None of that. So if you think we can help you out, if you'd like to get your property on the MLS for a flat fee, definitely get on our website, listnowrealty.com, submit your property information. If you have questions, you can go through the little chat bubble or send us an email, and we'll get right back to you. We'll help you get your property listed on the MLS for a flat fee and give it the exposure that it needs to sell.